So we've all heard the saying, men are hunters by nature. And for the record, I've always hated that saying. I don't know, it's something about it that just gives me the ick. Am I the only one? Like, I don't know why, but anytime I hear men and women constantly say, men are hunters, men are naturally hunters, something happens in me. I don't know what it is, but I just get the ick. It's a personal thing. It doesn't mean anything in particular. I don't think it just gives me the ick, right? Anyway, I don't think women really stop to think about what that means though, right? Men tell on themselves all the time, and y'all be hearing them, but y'all don't be hearing them, right? You hear them because your ears work, but you're not like really listening and taking in what's being said. Men are natural hunters. That means if it's by nature, it's in their nature. They're going to do it until the day that they unalive, right? That's how I take it, right? It's who they are. It's by nature, according to them. So even when a man captures you, he's still going to hunt. Even when he marries you, I would even argue that a man's hunting nature intensifies after he marries you. It's who they are by nature, right? So they secure their, what I like to call a dummy, and I'm saying that with love, the woman who's going to be there, the one who's going to uphold the marriage vows, and who's going to just keep turning the left cheek and the right cheek and keep forgiving and whatever else every time he does something. She's going to cook his meals. She's going to fold his laundry. She's going to wash his dirty socks. She's going to do all these things. Have a bunch of babies, put her health at risk, put her life on the line, giving birth, all of that. She's going to sacrifice everything. And a lot of times men just get bored. They'll just get bored. Once you give a man everything he wants, suddenly it's not everything anymore. It's nothing now. Now he wants something more. Y'all see that, been seeing that clip with Sean Penn, the cab driver. He played a cab driver in the movie called Daddy-O. And it's kind of been going around on social media again, where he's like, men just care about toys, right? The man with the most toys win. The house, the car, the wife, the kids, the trinkets, whatever that men are looking for. When you become a wife, you are captured and conquered. And men get bored once they conquer something, right? They want to capture something beautiful. And much like how they go out and hunt boar and deer and whatever and put their heads up on the wall after they like taxiderm it and all that stuff. Like, they just want something at home. They'll put the deer head up there on the wall for whatever reason, and then they'll go out and keep hunting deer. They'll marry you, pump you with a bunch of kids or whatever, and then they'll go out and still be cheating. They'll still go out looking for me. I guarantee you most husbands have a mistress. Just like Cynthia G always says, your husband is somebody else's boyfriend. That is true like 98, 99% of the time, in my opinion. Maybe even 100% of the time. I know too many people like that, right? So when you hear men say men are natural hunters or they're hunters by nature or whatever, understand that if you marry them and have kids with them, they're not going to stop hunting. You're just going to be trapped, right? Especially if you don't have your own resources, your own money, your own backup plan. Somebody was on my live on TikTok a few days ago talking about having a backup plan is not smart, or it's almost like having one foot in and one foot out, and they don't recommend having that mindset. And I'm like, men always have one foot in and one foot out the door. Always. Men are always in constant survival mode. So you might as well adopt that same mindset for your own future and the future of your children. So because men are natural hunters, they're going to keep hunting. So you would be a fool, in my opinion, to try to attach yourself permanently or semi-permanently to a temporary man. And it doesn't matter that you get married. It doesn't matter that you have marriage vows. None of that matters. Men are always going to be hunting. When they find them a side chick or a side dude, but a side chick that they really, really like, they're not going to stop seeing her. I say this in so many of my videos. They're not going to give her up, no matter what. And they get bored. There is no other way to describe this. Men get bored. It's not to say women don't get bored. Women absolutely get bored. But men are more destructive when they get bored. They don't care They hurt their kids, they hurt their family, they hurt their wives, they hurt all the people around them when they make selfish decisions. They don't give a damn. They only care about what they want, making their peens happy, and that's it. That's really all most men care about. Okay? So when we hear men say men are natural hunters, understand that that means men don't stop hunting. Whether they get married or not, whether they have kids or not, they're never done hunting. The hunt continues until something tragic happens, like their dick stops working or something. And even then, they still would find a way to cheat or whatever. But they would have to be like on their deathbed or something before they, wake up and grow up. Something tragic would have to happen to them. But in most cases, they're like that until they go to the grave. So just understand what that means. Don't get played. Don't get caught up. Don't be trapped. Don't trap yourself. And don't allow a man to trap you. A person who is secure with themselves, in my opinion, would prefer to be wanted in a relationship over being needed. People who need you to need them are insecure, whether you are a man or a woman. So that's why anytime I hear a man say, I want her to need me. I don't want no B to just want me. She gotta need me. The moment I hear a man say that, it's a red flag for me. And I automatically know that he's insecure and that he's going to make my life a living hell. I just know. I already know. I'm staying away from that. This could be a preference thing for a lot of people, but I really want you guys to use your critical thinking. Why would somebody prefer to be needed than wanted if it's not insecurity? What other reason could it be? Because see, when somebody needs you, they'll stick around because they need you. They'll be cheating on you with someone else, or they'll be desiring something else or whatever the whole time, but they're there because they need you emotionally, mentally, spiritually, financially, whatever. They need you. Somebody who wants you will show up every day and choose you because they want to be there. There's no paper, there's nothing obligating them to be there. They're there because they want to be there. To me, that connection is much stronger. And to be honest, I think only secure people and intelligent people understand this concept. People who are insecure, whether you are a man or a woman, do not understand this concept. And the reason you don't understand it is because you are insecure. The moment you gain some security within yourself, you're going to be able to see this point of view. Like it would naturally make a lot more sense once you become secure with yourself. There's such an obvious difference in the type of men that I talk to on a daily basis who are secure with themselves and their manhood and those who aren't. I notice the ones who have the most problems in their lives and in relationships, they have the mindset that they would want to be needed instead of wanted by a man or by a woman. But then those who have their lives together, they feel confident in themselves, they're proud of where they are, they're the ones who are like, no, I would prefer a woman want me instead of need me, because they understand how much more powerful that is. I want to be with you because I want to be with you, not because I need you. I would want you to be with me because you wake up every day and you choose to be there. The moment you don't want to be there anymore, you can go. You don't have any reason to stick around because you don't need me. But like I said, it only takes a very secure person to have that train of thought. And I want you guys to really think about why that's a red flag when it comes to dealing with these men, if they would prefer to be needed instead of wanted. It's no different than the guys who say stuff like, I would prefer respect over love. Why? See, women don't think that way. We would take love over respect because we know once you have the love, typically the respect comes naturally. But the reason why men say that is because most men know that deep down they don't really love for real. Most men are incapable of love. I know y'all have heard that floating around social media. It's because it's true. Love is not something that you just wake up tomorrow and it's gone. Oh, she got fat. Now I'm not attracted to her anymore. I don't love her anymore. Oh, she let herself go. I don't love her anymore. Oh, she had cancer and had to get a breast removed. I don't love her anymore. Right? That's not love. I don't know what that is, but it's not love. But that's what men do to women all the time. I forgot what the percentage is, but the percentage of men leaving their wives when they get sick and come down with cancer and stuff like that is much higher, like 6 or 7 times higher than if it's the other way around. It's not really love. These men don't love y'all. I don't know what it's going to take for y'all to get it, but that's why they would choose respect over love. Women don't always understand love too either, but women understand the concept of love a lot deeper and a lot better than men do. That's why most women in her right mind would never say I would choose respect over love. They would choose love over respect, because if you truly love somebody, the respect is automatic, right? But a lot of men don't understand this, but they tell on themselves when they say these things. So I want women to pay attention to these red flags. It is such a red flag. That's just my own personal opinion, but I know I'm right about that.